This is a video from eSkills Zone. For more videos, notes, and certificates, please visit www.eskillszone.com.
Hello and welcome. Hi viewers. Today in this video we will discuss how to create a program for finding the largest number from a list of numbers using array using dim statement. So you can see that an example on the screen, and on line number 10 you can see we have used dim statement with variable named num. Array variable is subscript of size 10 elements. Line number 20 we can see input statement is used with the message how many numbers you want to enter, maximum 100, double quotes close, comma limit. So limit is the variable which is going to store the maximum number of the user can give as an input in this program. Line number 30 we can see counter loop for is used for I is equal to 1 to limit. Line number 40 input enter any number. Num I is used, which is an array subscripted variable. Line number 50 next I large is equal to num I. For I is equal to 1 to limit. If large is less than num I, then large is equal to num I. 90 next I print largest of list is large. 100, 1, 10, 100. So this was an example. We have executed a program and give output like here. I'm gonna show all this program on the, so we actually type this program and we're gonna load this program. It is already saved in the computer memory. We'll press the F3 key to load this program, and here we will type the name is large arr.bs, name of the program, and we'll press the list like this. So here is the program which was actually typed by me before to show how this program is executed. This program is actually used to ask the user to give maximum number ranging from 1 till 100. So we can give any number like 5, 10, 20, 25, 50, and the number here input by the user like 5, then this program will ask the user to give 5 different numbers one after another, and out of all these 5 numbers the program will decide and display the largest of all. So we will discuss this program. So we have used line number 10 dim num 100 subscripted variable 100 because we want to give 100 numbers out of which we are gonna show the largest number. And at line number 20 you can see input statement how many numbers you want to enter, maximum 100. So limit is the variable which is going to store the maximum number. Line number 30 for I is equal to 1 to limit is the initial value, I is the variable name used with the counter loop for to limit. Limit is the final value. Input statements again used, and here you can see enter any numbers enclosed in double quotes, means that this very message enter any number will be displayed on the screen as it is, and comma is used with the input statement to give a space. Num I is this array subscripted variable with the subscript I. Next I is used to close this for loop. Large is equal to num I. So here this num I will value stored in this num I will be assigned to the variable large, because according to the assignment operator rule the right hand side value constant expression or any value is always assigned to the left hand side. For I is equal to 1 to limit, again this counter loop is used, and here if statement is used to check whether the large is lesser than num I. If this condition becomes true, then the value stored in num I subscripted variable array variable will be stored to the large variable which is on the left hand side. Next I again is used to close this loop to terminate this loop and print largest number of the list is the message will be displayed on the screen as it is, because whatever is enclosed in the double quotes used with the print and the input statement is displayed always displayed on the screen as it is. Again semicolon is used as space, and large is again the variable which is going to display the largest of all, and end is used to for ending closing the program. So I'm gonna run this program and press the F2 key. Now I'm gonna give like 8 values, like I will give one after another: 20, 45, 60, 90, 100, 54, 33. So I have given already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the last number I'm going to give is the 0. So you can see the 100 is the largest, so if you press the Enter key, you can see the largest number of the list is 100. So I'm gonna run this program again. Now I'm gonna give, like, it depends upon me, upon the user of the program, how many numbers he can give. Like, he can give 3 numbers, and out of 3 numbers we can decide, the computer will decide, the computer program will decide and give us the output. Like, the first one is the 25 given by me, the second one is the 15, the last one is the 75. You can see the 75 is the largest, so computer will program will give you the largest value, which is the 75. Again, we will run this program, press the F2 key, and now we'll press we'll type 5. Like, we can give 90, 95, 97, 87, 88. So 97 is the largest, so 97 is the largest. So the program is working absolutely fine. So we will switch to the text area, where we will discuss all these lines by lines execution of the program, how this program is executed, and all the statements which are used in this program, how they work, and generating the output. So let's switch to the text area, input, and the program output. So actually we can see on the output screen, actually I gave 5 as a maximum number, and the program executed, the loop was executed, and it asked me to give 5 different values, one after another. So I gave 20 at the first time, 10 as the second value, 5 as the third, 25 as the fourth, and 50 as the last final fifth. So the program executed and gave us the largest number, which was 50. So I'm gonna explain the interpretation, how all these lines are executed. You can see on the line number 10, dim statement is used for array variable named num, having subscript size of array 100, because we want to ask the user to give values from 1 till 100, and our program will decide and display the largest number among them. So let's switch to the line number 10. You can see dim statement is used with the variable array variable num, with having 100 as a subscript, which is enclosed in the parenthesis. So on line number 20, input statement is used to take the input from the user, where the statement enclosed in double quotes will be displayed as it is on the output screen, and after the closure of the double quotes we can see comma like this, which is for spacing, and then can see the variable named limit, which will store the maximum number from the limit 1 till 100. Because the limit is 100, so maximum 100 numbers we can give. So we have used for loop, counter loop, having a variable name I, having initial value 1 till limit. So we can give any number ranging from 1 till 100. We can give any number. So in this output you can see I actually gave 5, so the loop was executed 5 times, and I gave 5 different values among them. The program decided the largest of all and displayed the largest on the screen, the largest value on the screen. So on line number 30, counter loop 4 is used with the variable named I, having the initial value 1 and the final value as variable named limit. So limit is the final value and 1 is the initial value. Since you can see that we can not give more than 100, because the subscript you can see over here used with the dim is 100, so we cannot give like more than 100 numbers as which will be stored in the limit. So limit has the capacity to store the maximum 100 numbers. So on line number 40, input statement is used to take the input from the user, and the message enclosed in double quotes with input statement will be displayed on the output screen as it is. Whereas after the closure of double quotes we can see comma used as spacing, and right after that num I array variable with subscript I is used, which will take the input from the user. On line number 50, next I is used to close the counter loop 4. On line 60, the value input by the user is num I on the right hand side will be assigned and stored to the variable named large on the left hand side using equal to, this equal to symbol used as an assignment operator. So let's see the line number 60, where you can see num_i is stored to the variable named large. You can see right over here, num_i is now assigned stored to the variable named large on the left side by using this assignment operator equal to sign. And on line number 70, counter loop 4 is again used. I will tab again with the variable named I having the initial value 1 and the final value limit. On line 80, if statement is used to check whether the variable named large is less than the array variable named num_i, and if the condition becomes true, then the value stored in the array variable named num_i on the right hand side will be assigned stored to the variable named large on the left hand side using assignment operator equal to symbol equal to. So let's see the line number 80. You can see if statement is used over here, very technical line. It is actually called the backbone of the program, where we have used if statement, and this statement is used to check whether the value stored in the variable large is less than the value stored in the array variable num_i. Then it means that if the condition becomes true, if the condition becomes true, then the num_i value will be assigned to the variable large. It's very simple. By using the assignment operator, right hand side value is always assigned and stored to the left hand side. And 90, you can see next I is used, which means that the loop is terminated over here. So line number 90, next I is used for terminating the loop. On line 100, second last line, print statement is used, and the message enclosed in double quotes will be displayed on the output screen as it is, whereas after the closure of the double quotes we can see comma. So always the closure of the double quotes you can see a comma, which is used for spacing, and the value can give us used for spacing, and the value stored in the variable named large will be displayed on the screen, which is actually the largest of all numbers ranging from 1 till 100. So this variable large is the final output of the program, which is used to display the largest of all values. And on line 110, you can see the end statement is used for ending closing the program. It is not actually any executable statement, but it's just used to represent and to show that this is the last line. After that, no more line will be used for in the program. So this is the whole explanation, interpretation I just explained above, and that's all for today. And thanks for